Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Mitsuko and today I'm going to talk about Refy. So I worked with them recently over on my Instagram and TikTok, and no, this video isn't sponsored, but I just wanted to share with you my thoughts on their products since I have pretty much the whole collection. So let's get into it. So all of their products are meant to give you this natural, effortless, glowy, bronzy look. So everything is pretty much hydrating and has a glow to it. And they're all vegan and cruelty free. You can get them at Sephora or you can get them on their website. So I will link everything down below for you if ever you want to check it out. Starting with the primer. So this is the Glow and Sculpt Face Serum Primer with niacinamide. And this is meant to give you a radiant finish. It's also hydrating. And with niacinamide, it will help with boost hydration, also calm redness, and then help with dark spots. So it's basically a serum and a primer, so a 2-in-1, and I love products like that. My skin is dry, so this being hydrating, it's amazing. So with the roller, you just have to make sure you clean it after every use, just so you know it doesn't get dirty and then you're applying something dirty on your face. So all you have to do is just roll it on your face, and then I like to go in with my fingers just to make sure it's blended evenly. And this primer has a good amount of grip as well, which is good. So since the brand doesn't carry any foundation and concealer, I'll be using these two. So I have the Haus Labs and the LYS. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did my eyes off camera. They also don't carry any eyeshadows. Now to bronze, I'm using their cream bronzer, and this one is in the shade Onyx. So this bronzer comes in 3 shades, light, medium, and dark. Onyx is the darkest shade, and I find that all of their bronzers lean towards the warmer side. For the application, you can use your fingers, you can use a sponge, or you can use a brush. I prefer the application with a brush. You can use theirs. This one is dual-ended, so this is a little bit more compact, and then this will give you a diffused look, which is what I like. Or you can use this one from Makeup Forever. I'll put the name on the screen, but I'm going to use this one for today. So the best way to apply this bronzer is to build it up. So you start with a small layer, and then eventually you will get your desired look. If you use your fingers, you will get like a medium to full coverage, but if you use a brush like this, I find that you get a light to medium, depending on how many layers you're adding, of course. But this is just beautiful, and I find that it's so effortless. So this is just one layer. I'll show you what I mean with the fingers. Find that it takes a little bit longer to blend, but it shows up a lot more. So that's why I think using a brush will diffuse it and melt it into your skin. So it's time to blush, and this is what it looks like. So this is their cream blush. It comes in 5 shades, including this one. So this is peach. Okay, and then again, this blush is meant to give you a radiant finish. So this is what the blush looks like. I want to do a quick comparison just to show you what it looks like to the Fenty. I find that these two have the same texture. So this is the one from Refy, and then this is the one from Fenty. So Fenty is a true peach, and then the one from Refy is leaning towards the pink, whereas this is a little bit more orange peach. I like to apply this by using my fingers and then just adding the product on my cheeks, and then I'll blend it with a brush. I'm adding a good amount of blush because it will sheer out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use the other end of the Refy brush, and then you can blend that. It's pretty subtle, it's natural, it's radiant, and it's easy to blend as well. Okay, going to do the other side. Okay, adding a little bit on my nose. So this is what the sponge looks like. It's super soft, and it reminds me of the Beauty Blender. So if you like it, maybe you'll like this one. It has a couple flat surfaces, like the bottom is completely flat, this side too, and then here is angled. I like to use this one whenever I'm blending out concealers or if I'm using any cream and liquid product. So this one is the Skin Finish water-based loose setting powder, and I find it really interesting. Now, if you're someone who likes to bake, who likes a matte look, this is not for you. I think this is best for people who have dry and normal skin. Combo and oily, I would thread lightly. So I'll show you what it looks like. So you twist it to open it. Comes with a lid, and it's recommended to keep this. So this is what it looks like. Side is completely stained because I've been using it with a brush or a sponge. So if I'm dabbing it a bunch of times, then obviously that's why it's stained. So this comes in 2 shades. This is the number 2, which is medium dark, and then the other one is light medium. And this is a little bit pink. So the formula for this is really interesting. It feels cool on the skin. It's very hydrating. So this is described as a water-based loose setting powder that leaves your skin looking like skin. Also helps reduce the look of pores. It fixes your makeup. So basically this will set your makeup but also keep your skin looking hydrated, which is a plus. And it also has a mesh cover. Now this is the reason why I don't like to use the sponge for it. It's not that the sponge doesn't do a good job at applying the powder. It does because of the mesh, okay? It makes it difficult. It's the same thing as the one from Haus Labs. Also has a mesh and I struggle a lot. Or you can use this type of sponge from Amazon. I find it just so much easier. For some reason it picks it up with no problem. With the sponge I struggle a little bit, taking a little bit. And again, you don't bake with this. You just set your makeup and that's it. I'll do half of my face to show you what I mean. It feels very fresh. And also, if ever you have dry under eyes, give this a try. You'll probably like it a lot. So on this side, I set my face. You can still see the glow peeking through. My skin doesn't feel dry. Again, you can't bake with this. And then this is the side that I haven't set yet. This is the only setting powder that I have in this shade that I like to use all over my face to set. It just gives me a beautiful finish. Now for the brows, I'm going to use this. I've talked about it a bunch of times on my channel and I love it. So this is the Brow Sculpt. So essentially what you do is you use the wand, you apply the product. This will keep your brows in place but also give you a laminated look. So you can use your fingers for this if you want, or you can just pull the cap and you have a comb for your brows. So I like to just go in like this, or I just use my fingers. And then I'll be using the brow pencil. So this one is in a shade medium, so it goes from light, medium, and dark. So 3 shades, what it looks like. It's pretty thin. So this will give you a natural brow. So I like to outline first. Typically, I use the one from Urban Decay. Like, I'm obsessed with it because it's an ink stain. I just love that. But if ever I want something more natural, I'll use this. And it's so easy to use. I'm going to use their gloss highlighter. This one's in the shade Topaz. It's the only one they have. And a little bit goes a long way with this. Trust me, you only need a little bit. So I'm going to take some, put it on the back of my hand. Now this gloss is meant to be long wearing, also will give you a natural finish and it shears out pretty well. Like this will give you a glow from within. See? Here, when it's blended, it's beautiful. And then you just apply it wherever you need the glow. So I'm adding some here on my cheeks. And you can also add it on your lids, basically all over your face. A little bit on my nose bridge. Okay, I think I want some on my lips too, right here. So if ever you want a wet look, you can apply this all over your cheeks. You can even apply it on your lids as well. So this is the lip sculpt. It's a 2-in-1 and basically it comes with a liner. So if you just pull it out, so this is the liner. It's a dark brown. Blends really well. This is what it looks like. And this comes in 6 shades, including this one. And this will give you a matte finish. So what I like to do is apply the liner and then blend out the edges if you want to. And then once you're done, you just untwist it and then you have the setter. Mine is a little bit dirty because I used it last time. First step is to apply it on your lips normally, just like a gloss. Just make sure it covers every part of your lips. And then you wait a couple seconds. And your lips will change color. Like mine is turning a little bit purple. And then you go in with their gloss. This comes in only just a clear shade. And that's what you get. Then you take your gloss and then apply it all over your lips. You can still see the liner. Watch this. It's not budging. not at all. I love this lip sculpt. So that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you next time.